the services that the SIM card offer, everybody knows what a SIM card does. So the difference that Joel or Taxicom was driving is that the application around, or the value adds around the services offered by them will benefit the people here. So in South Africa I'm speaking about. So you're speaking about value-added services like funeral plans and benefits with money sharing, and people that couldn't have access to certain things before. Banking, for example, simple banking infrastructure will be able to actually interact financially to people halfway across South Africa immediately without cost, without having to struggle to do it. I mean, so the value adds, I think that's the difference, because everybody knows how data works, how airtime works, and you know, it's interesting, a lot of people always think it's costs of the services that will sell a person, but if that was the case, then everybody would be on one network, and they're not. It's the services that are important, and you think about now how the money, I wish I could draw an image of what I'm seeing, because especially what Joel is saying, the money stays in the environment, stays within the community, because the money that's within the application, you go spend it at the spaza shop on the corner, or at the person that's selling shoes that is made. You spend it directly there. It doesn't go out of country to some multinational or multi-international company. It stays within that community. I mean, that's wonderful.
Yes, for the fact that it does empower, it gives back to small businesses. And how do you intend to educate, or how do you intend to, or I could put it in training, gogos in rural areas, people from the villages, because it will take, it's a journey. So how do you intend to make sure that they get the accessibility and training and know-how?
Look, from speaking to Joel, I'm more on the technical side, but from speaking to Joel, he's touching the right bases. He's speaking to, for example, people that use taxis, the Taxi Owner Association and the taxi drivers. Think about 600 drivers within an association. They trained. And then the interactions as the gorga comes into the taxi. Interact with that person, can talk to them every day and say, but I don't know how this application works. Or how do I get more airtime? That agent can say, well, look, just speak to me, or dial this, or phone this person, or I'll load it for you. You understand? Or get your daughter to load it for you, because if she's the one with the bank account, let her do it. And so it's allowing a freedom it's in the hands of the people that you're interacting with. It's not sitting at a large multinational company where you go buy airtime, or where there's brick and mortar. It's in the streets, at the person that is interacting with all the time.
Yeah, it's empowering, the last one. It's empowering for the fact that it also created about 6,000 jobs. I mean, that's massive. And you have changed the landscape of reshaping the industry. How that as a man who plays a bigger role in our society, how does it make you feel?
Oh, look, I'm very proud of it. I'm proud of it. You know what? Actually, you get, when you feel something's good, you get that good warm feeling inside. I think we all have had it. That feeling inside that this is the right thing to do at the right time, and I'm proud of it. I'm proud of the people that interact. Joel's a good man. He genuinely wants to do this for the people. So, and we want to support him with it. And I'm proud of it.
Okay. Last one. Why should you go for this product?
Taxicom.co.za. I think that's the starting point. Go on taxicom.co.za. The numbers are there. Then you can phone the call center. They'll tell you. Because remember, it's going to grow organically. I don't think anybody has the ability to just say, I'm going to be in every province, at every shop, at every taxi rank. It will be an organic growth. And I think people will see that. Go onto the site, do the order there. I'm telling you, you'll get that SIM card to you.
We are basically enabling the technology that Mr. Mafenya's his vision is for I think for Africa and maybe even globally going forward. So in other words, what it means is that we've developed technology over the last 20 years that Mr. Mafenya has looked at. It's an African-based technology. It's written by South Africans. It's developed out of doing lots of work for mobility space for the last 20 years with most of the major networks. And what's exciting about it is that it combines connectivity with fintech technology. So in other words, it will enable financial payments to happen in the future, maybe in a new way, that people can actually have the convenience to not always carry cash and make payments for goods and services that they require. And also, like Mr. Mafenya has been pointing out, that you'll get rewarded for using the airtime and using the service that they are giving us. So in terms of the technology, we are constantly improving it and developing it to include even further services and stuff that can be available through the mobile app. And I think by following the website and downloading the application, we'll be able to provide more information about that.
See, I was looking at for the fact that there is those who are less advantaged, especially from the rural areas, and the go-go's, the taxi drivers. How then they get to engage and get to study or get to know how this new product works?
A very good question again, and I think like Mr. Mafenya has pointed out, they're making it available that you can simply from home download the application, register your interest to be an agent for Taxicom, and start your small business within the community, and also make the money leave or stay in the community. So I think again, by following the website, more information will be given regarding that, commercially how people can get involved, and how we will build that network network in our neighborhoods. So yeah, my encouragement is again to have a look at the website.
For the fact that you see when you go outside South Africa, you roam, and sometimes you pay more. So what is this product has to give in terms of changing the landscape of business network?
Yes, I think that vision is definitely there. I think to start, the phase one is to focus on the South African market. I think we have a very diverse group of people from Africa. So for them to get to know the technology here will give them the trust that if they go back to their native countries, that they can experience the technology. But it will require time for people to get to know it. And I think that will be, like I said again, it will be a natural process of getting the people to know the product in South Africa and then going further into Africa.
Why should we go for this product than others? What's the difference between this one and others?
Look, it's a good question, and again, it's the big reason I think is because you are supporting a local South African-based company. Mr. Mafenya is very passionate about driving technology. He believes in South Africa, he believes in Africa. So it's an African flavor of services. But at the end of the day, supporting this alternative network is supporting, not an African brand. So it's about being proud about our heritage, being proud about the fact that we can deliver world-class technology, and that you're giving your support to enable that company to go forward.